What's up guys, the Snowman here, and today I've got another football explanation video on tap. It's one of the newer competitions in Europe, the UEFA Europa Conference League. So we'll get into what exactly is the UEFA Conference League, talk about how it relates to both the Champions League and the Europa League as well. Just kind of go over all of the structural essentials, talk about qualifications, scheduling, the format, everything you need to know about the UEFA Conference League. So let's start off with a basic definition. What is the UEFA Europa Conference League? Well, it's an annual club football competition held by UEFA, so it takes place every year, only eligible to club teams that play domestically in Europe. Teams can qualify based on their performance in their own respective national leagues and certain club competitions. Also, the UEFA Conference League, it's considered the third tier of European club football. So we know that we have the Champions League at the top. That's the most prestigious, the most prize money. The best teams play in the Champs League. If you want more info on the UCL, please check out my Champions League Explained video. The second tier then is the Europa League, which is now being reduced from 48 teams in the group stage to 32 teams. Because of this new third tier, again, the UEFA Conference League, just think of it as another fun European competition, gives some of the smaller clubs around Europe a chance to fight for continental glory. If the Champions League is varsity and the Europa League is JV or junior varsity, just think of the Conference League as junior varsity. So how can teams qualify for the UEFA Conference League? Who exactly enters this continental competition? Well, this is where it gets a bit convoluted. In all, there's 184 teams that go through qualifying for the UEFA Conference League each season. There's at least one team represented in each of the 55 associations, so great inclusivity here by UEFA. And how we determine how many Conference League slots each national league is allotted is by the UEFA coefficient. That's a way of using statistics and analytics to rank the different leagues across Europe. So this is a look at the most recent UEFA coefficient. You can see the top 5 leagues: England, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. And those are pretty consistently the best 5 leagues in Europe in any given year. That's where most of the marquee stars earn their keep. So each league gets a certain number of Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League teams based on their coefficient ranking. You can see on the far right, those top 5 leagues get 3 to 4 Champions League slots, 2 Europa, and 1 Conference League. Nations ranked in League 6 to 15 will have 2 teams enter UEFA Conference League qualifying. Nations 16 to 50 get 3 teams in the Conference League, and nations 51 to 55 will get 2 teams each. That's how we arrive at our 184 total teams in UEFA Conference League qualifying. As far as qualifying is concerned, there are 4 total qualifying rounds where we whittle the initial 184 clubs down to the final 32 teams. We get 17 of those 32 from the UEFA Conference League main path. 5 teams come from the Conference League Champions path, and then the final 10 teams come from the teams eliminated in the UEFA Europa League playoffs. Looking at the format, we have our 32 teams. Just like the Champions and Europa League, we split the Conference League up into a group stage and a knockout stage with a slight twist. 8 groups of 4 teams each. Every team plays the other 3 sides in their group twice, once at home, once on the road. Wins equal 3 points, a draw is 1 point, and a loss gets you 0 points. So we add up all the points after the 6 match days. All 8 group winners are through to the knockout round safely, while the 8 group runners-up must go through a preliminary knockout playoff where they'll be matched up against one of the 8 third-place teams from the Europa League group stage. The 8 winners from there will move on. So hopefully that makes sense. Just know that these 3 European competitions are linked together. A club can feature in more than one in any given season. And then from there, we move on to our Conference League knockout stage. 16 teams randomly paired up. All knockout matchups are 2-leg ties except for the final. So you play once at home, once on the road again. The 8 winners on aggregate move on to the quarterfinals, where we have another random draw. 4 more winners from there move on to the 2 semifinal matches, and then we conclude with the final, a 1-game winner-take-all affair at a neutral location that rotates from year to year, with the winner taking home the trophy. And one other note, the Conference League winner does qualify for the following season's Europa League, just as the Europa League champ qualifies for the Champions League the year after, so an additional prize there. Wrapping up with a couple of scheduling items similar to the Champions League and Europa League. All of the qualifying takes place over the summer in June, July, and August. The group stage for the Conference League takes place from September to December, with all the matches happening on Thursdays throughout the week. And then the knockout stage, along with the preliminary knockout playoffs, take place from February to May. So a pretty similar schedule to the other two European competitions, with the final in late May. And I think that's pretty much about everything you need to know about this relatively new competition that is the UEFA Europa Conference League. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more football explanation videos. Check out my Champions League Explained, my Europa League Explained, club soccer competitions. I've got a lot of videos out there explaining these different leagues in Europe, but this was the Conference League. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Cheers.